As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between these road warriors and our home team. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Can't connect on the short throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. It'll be a punt coming up for the Desperados. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now he really manageable 2nd down.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They'll throw it. They'll find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finding Johnson once more. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the gun, Johnson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
He'll get them enough for a first down.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. This time looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. Meaning they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing it on 2nd down. That pass complete to Moss. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Johnson can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. The Shamrocks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
To the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. opening carry for Devon Achane. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
A run like that, Caden, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Achane again. Robbed by a first down. He had no gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. They're throwing it. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas! The Desperados reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Desperados tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders are all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
The 16-yard line.
3rd and long for him here. That's Hill working the sideline, complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
That's pretty impressive, Kate. I mean, to have the awareness, the body control to not just secure the ball, but to keep both feet down on the sideline.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. This finds its target. That's Hill. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. One quarter down in this all-AFC South contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More coming up after this quick break. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. They're looking at 1st down here. Johnson up the middle. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to push that envelope and get aggressive.
1st down from the 42. Trying to throw this from the gun. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
First and 10.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Dive play straight ahead. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Shamrocks take a second-quarter lead. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw left side finds Johnson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Cowboy.
Achane running right. Going into enemy territory. There it is. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Desperados can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the Desperados tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Looking to Johnson to start this drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Big Mason Graham engulfing that play.
The thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake. Headed out right. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. We're at a premium in this league. And this is why Scott's talking about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure alters the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it's picked up by the defense. And they finish the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Desperados capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Desperados break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Shamrocks 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Here's a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Oakland in just a moment. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of 1 yard. Brings up 3rd and 10.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And they're going to have a first down now.
First down.
Back to throw now. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Setting up to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And that one's picked off in the end zone, but no, incomplete, folks. He wasn't able to stay in bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Pass play coming here. Gets this to Johnson. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Sticking to the air here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he ended up time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. To your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. They pull out the reverse. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Cougar 19. 60
Throwing from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
That's sent to the ground by defender 8, incomplete. Looking one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll throw, third and long. Moss finds the football, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a carry by Johnson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Takes the second down snap. That one's complete right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Throw here, third down. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 43.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Shamrock.
Rookie now from the gun. That's completed right side. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement's excellent. It helps set his target up, put some more yards on that stat sheet.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Johnson. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Tossing right to the short side. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Shotgun now on third down. He brings it in. And this one does not go far. Offense up to the line fast.
It's fourth down.
19 right. Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. Not Panther 11. Panther 11. Get up.
And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Shamrocks take the lead right away in half number 2. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal. To finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has a man on target to Johnson. He has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And that gives him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Achane, first down carry. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Finds the in route complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And at the 19-yard line.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18, run for 80.
Dropping back to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions.
Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Shamrocks lengthen the lead at the end of the third.
Okay, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is in. Touchdown. The Desperados shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Desperados cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. They've got first down here from the 36. He tosses right to the short side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
He's going to push one deep down the right. And it is incomplete. Win big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got fourth down. The Shamrocks have their punt team out there now.
Fourth down.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. It's fielded at the 14. And he's going to get him further up their side of the field with a nice return there, partner. Up past the 35.
36-yard line.
got first down here from the 36. Here's Achane up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They'll throw it here on first. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It can be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Desperados take a 4th quarter lead.
There's a good chance. He wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. You could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Offense in a hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Desperados take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. They'll throw to begin this drive. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd down carry for Achane. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
reach in. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. Count to 60. Count to 60.
Back to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
He's got it. He has the touchdown. The Desperados pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown back.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. That pass complete to Moss. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. They send a man in motion. To throw here on 1st down. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 48-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning.
Go street. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Warriors 17.
Throwing it again here. Has him on the quick hitter. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off again at 28.
First down.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He's going to throw it again. And Johnson once more. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Shamrocks now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
At their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. Liking it.
Playing with Achane here out of the gun. Gonna take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
19. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Let's stick with Achane. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Back to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
Throwing now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offense is hurrying. Time running down. Quick throw right side. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 16 by 6. Back. 19. Buffalo 80. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Here's the timeout, as expected. Just 1 second on the clock. A 3-point difference and overtime possibly on the way. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. And they win it! They win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Shamrocks as we say so long from Oakland.